I was almost sure that I'm going to see a zero sales day last week, but we've managed. We've managed. We still had a sale on every single day of the week, but it's bad. Let's have a look what has sold on eBay last week. Hello again and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad, and that's what takes the bulk of my time. eBay is really a part-time issue for me. I've got another sales roundup video for you today, but before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is the best way to support me and this channel. And I know people are annoyed when creators ask them to subscribe to the channel, but guys, it works. It works. When I ask, people do it. When I don't ask, people don't do it. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's bad. Very slow. It's very slow. To be clear, I have never said that you can go without listing anything for like indefinite period of time. There is always a point where it's just impossible to carry on. And I'm very, 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 very close to that point. In fact, I may have reached it already. Impressions are going down like a lead balloon. Organic impressions are down by like 30% month on month. So yeah, not good at all. We had a neutral feedback as well, surprisingly, from Northern Irish buyer. That's never happened before. These buyers in those remote locations, they are very good buyers. Never had problems with them. Obviously, no contact, no chance to sort out the issue. Just slap it with neutral and that's it. Typical. Anyway, again, those remote locations saved my bacon last week. We had Scottish Highlands twice. We had, I think, Inverness postcode. It was, as far as I remember, both of them. We had Northern Ireland twice, and we had both Jersey and Guernsey, and we had Jersey again this week already. So yeah, guys, don't exclude those locations. If I didn't accept them, I would sell 6 items less last week. 6 parcels out of 27. So that's like what, 22, 23% of my sales last week were to those remote locations. So yeah, nothing to sniff on. Yeah, nothing to sniff at. I don't know. I'm just an immigrant. Sorry. So I've got 27 sales for you today. No cutoff point. On Vinted, we had only 1 item completing for a whooping £1.50. I'm still doing the stock take there, so I don't have all my items on yet. On the second shop, we had nothing. About 60 items still left there, waiting to finish the 30-day cycle and to be moved to the main shop. Yeah, let's go and jump to the laptop and see what exactly has sold last week. So guys, last week, meaning from Tuesday the 14th to Monday the 20th of October, we have sold 27 items, so a little bit less, I think 2 less than the week before, for a total of £239.89, very low takings. You will see the average sale very low. Yeah, I'm clearing those old items, that's why. We had 17 orders in the bracket 5 to 10 pounds, 10 orders in the bracket 10 to 15 pounds. Again, nothing higher. So yeah, that's why that average sale is so low. No multi-item orders again. Not good at all. And only 1 returning customer, which is a boomer, but I can expect that and I understand it because I haven't listed anything, and all my returning customers have seen my items just too many times. They already bought what they wanted. 9 items sold via promoted listings. That was surprisingly a lot. I don't know why. I have no idea why that has happened. The only explanation is that my organic impressions are going down, while promoted impressions are going up. So yeah, that's the reason, most likely. £2.18 it costed us plus VAT, at ROAS being 33. Yeah, like I've said, 888, average sale below £9. I haven't seen that for a while. I don't know if I have seen it ever, to be honest. Yeah, nothing listed. Obviously, 27 sold instead of 100 and 240 taken instead of 1000. Very, very bad. eBay has transferred us £173 and 92 pence. I think we had 2 returns, 2 refund, 2, I believe, or 3. May have been 3 actually. Yes, setting aside £2.50 per item to cover postage, that's 67, and £1 per item to cover cost of goods, that's 27, giving us £80 profit, a rough estimation for a week, which is obviously not enough to buy food nowadays. Yeah, 133 days since last zero sales day, so at least that is working. So first item that we've sold last week was this first casual jumper size S, which worked out 10 to 12. We took 279 for it. I believe it was 30% off offer. Feedback has been received and sale was via promoted listings, and we had this item for 21 months on eBay. So most likely few years. Yeah, listed in 2022. And because we obviously do that seasonal swap, so in the summer it was resting. Ladies midi jumper dress, unbranded one, size 14, purple in color, sold for £9.99 with 10% coupon. We had it for 3 months. My wife has photographed it last winter, and we sold it this winter. Gant 100% cotton cardigan jumper size small, again worked out as 8 to 10. Ivory in color, there were some marks on it. There you go. And here, I think it's here. This one is more visible. There were some marks on it, hence the low price. Customer offered me £5, which I have accepted. We had it for 6 months. It was time for it to go. Everything is plus postage, £3.95 postage on this one. It's either £3.95 for every or £2.95 for a large letter. This Bon Marsh buttoned tank top size 20 in kind of rainbow colors. This has sold for £5.99 with 30% coupon. Customer left positive feedback. We had it for 21 months and it has gone to Scottish Highlands, this one. So yeah, £5.99 with 30% off, and that would be like what, £2 off. And then we had to send it to Scottish Highlands. It was large letter, so no problem there. Next is this Primark wool blend short A-line dress size 8. It was on auction, one bid, £4.99. Sorry, no, I'm lying. It was on auction, but customer offered me £3.55 and I have accepted that offer. There was a problem with a button. Here you go. Yeah, it was a bit loose, so that needed mending, although it wasn't like visible or anything like that. So £3.55 for this one. We had it for 21 months. So happy as Larry to see the back of it, especially because it's a small size. This solitaire fox suede shrew, size 22. This has sold for That's how it looked like spread. That's sold for 9.99 with 10% coupon, but unfortunately via promoted listings as well. We had it for 6 months. These H&M casual trousers size medium, which works out 12 to 14, gray in color with snake skin kind of pattern. These have sold for 350 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 9 months. Customer left positive feedback and they have sold via promoted listings again. This Bone Marsh jacket, size 16. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, we couldn't flip it. We had it since 2021, so 4 years. Uh, yeah, it has sold for 199 with 30% coupon and via promoted listings. And it was going to Scottish Highlands, to Inverness postcode. How do you say it? Inverness or Inverness? Inverness, I believe. So yeah, we had to pay like 350. So to send it, because it was every delivery, but obviously every will charge you like £6 to deliver there or whatever. So we had to use Royal Mail, and Royal Mail is 350 for regular parcel or 355 for tracked 48. So we've used that tracked 48 for 355. So after fees on that postage, we were slightly below the water, I would say, maybe 10 pence below the water, which means that really I've got no money in it at all, no profit whatsoever. Uh, Sorry, it was not going to Inverness, it was going to Northern Ireland. Sorry, my bad. So, but it doesn't change the postage thing. This Gap short A-line dress size large, which worked out 12 to 14. This has sold for 850 as an offer to a watcher, and this was going to Inverness. This one was going to Inverness. So yeah, 380. It was postage on this one was 380 because it was every postable. So yeah, we are even more below the water on this postage. But yeah, but I've got an item out the door, and at 850 I can cover that extra 50p or whatever for postage. This paraphrase pullover jumper size 16, gray in color with some floral pattern, sold for 6.99 with 30% coupon. We had it for 2 years and it sold via promoted listings. It was first listed in 2021. So yeah. Dorothy Perkins smart top size 18, black in color, floral pattern, sold for £8.50 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 9 months. FNF fine knit pullover jumper size 12, another small size that I got rid of. 275, which was 30% off offer, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was. And we had it for 12 months. Happy to see the back of it. It's a small size. EWM embroidered jumper size 14 to 16, blue in color with some flowers embroidered on it. Sold for £4 and 89 pence. What was that? I think I've made a mistake and I've sent. No, I didn't make a mistake. It is more than a year old. Yeah, it was 30% off offer, but it sold via promoted listings as well, and we had it for 18 months. Lindsay casual retro shift dress size 20, another one of those retro dresses that I had, went down with the price to 10.99 and it sold for 8. Customer offered me £8, which I have accepted. We had it for 15 months. Yeah, atmosphere pullover jumper. I think it was, yeah, atmosphere pullover jumper size 12. Yeah, guys, I have listed this item in 2019, 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Yeah, sold for 199 on auction. Yeah, happy to see the back of it, really, because I was ready to get rid of it next time I'm home. Denim and Co. dungaree dress, size 8, another small size. Happy as Larry to see the back of it. 499 on auction, one beat. We had it for 9 months. Dahlia cotton trousers, size 8. Again, sold on auction, 199, one beat. Again, it was listed in 2019. So two items from 2019 gone. I think I've got about 3 of them left, or 4 maybe. Premier t-shirt top size 20, black in color. This has gone to Northern Ireland. The price was $7.99 with 10% coupon. We had it for 6 months. Unbranded summer t-shirt top size 20, 18 to 20. This one has sold for $7.99 with 10% coupon. And again, we had it for 9 months. BM open front top, quite sheer. To be honest, that's the back of it. You can see the wall through it. Size 18 to 20, red in color, sold for $6.50 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 6 months. A funny story about this one. So I offered $6.50 and lady came back to me with $8.50 counter offer. $8.50, more than my asking price. So I rejected that offer and sent her a message. Hey, you just offered uh, more than the asking price. Can you please double check it and do it again? I'm happy to accept 650. And she came back with 650 and it sold. And she came back with a nice message saying, I'm sorry for my mistake and thank you for pointing it out. George workwear trousers size 8. Again, small size. Happy as Larry to see the back of them. They were on auction, $4.99 plus postage. One bid. We had it for 12 months. Select flannel buttoned shirt, size 16, sold for £6.50 as an offer to a watcher, but with promoted listings on it. And it has gone to Jersey. So there was like, I don't know, 20p tax on it or something like that. Yeah, we had it for 6 months. Shein cropped sweatshirt top size XL, which works out as UK 16. There was a mark on it and some bobbling. There you go. Hence, such a low price. And it still took 21 months to sell. So I'm happy to see it gone, but $2.99 with 30% discount. So I quit off. Yeah, not much money in it at all. But it's gone. Next, night out casual blouse, size 20, with some glitter, which is not very much visible, but it's there. £5, 59 pence as a 30% offer. It sold via promoted listings as well, and we had it for 15 months. Next, thermal t-shirt, size 8, another small size. Yeah, thermal items usually do very well for me, usually. But in this case, obviously, it was size 8. There was no care label as well. And yeah, that size was a massive difference here. I had it for 9 months, sold it for $1.99 as an offer to a watcher plus postage on top. Happy to see the back of it. It came with in a it came in a bale. So yeah, I must have like 30p into it. M&S Peruna casual blouse, size 16, purple in color. sold for $9.99 with 10% coupon. We had it for 9 months, and this one has gone to Guernsey. So $3.80 for postage every postable. I have paid $3.55. So yeah, I was a little bit underwater on that postage. And obviously, again, it was like 30 or 40p or something like that tax because it's Guernsey. But yeah, happy to see the back of it. Happy to push out another item. And we had it for 9 months. So yeah, it was time for it to go. Last chance to sell it without 30% discount. And the last item is this unbranded short A-line dress size large, which worked out 12 to 14. This one has sold for $7.50. Customer offered me $7.50, which I have accepted. We had it for 6 months. It's an unbranded item, and I'm happy to take a reasonable offer. So $7.50 plus postage on this one. Yeah, guys, I'm putting my shops on the time away mode tomorrow on Thursday morning, just to give my wife a bit of time before she flies over here. On a Saturday they come in. So yes, Sunday early morning they should be here, and I will be able to see them for the first time since August 2024. So yeah, I'm happy as Larry, to be honest. I may not do what sold video next week due to them being here and due to that time away mode. If I will sell like half a dozen items, there will be no point to make a video. If I'll sell more, a dozen, let's say, I will do it. If not, I won't. With that being said, let me wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. God bless you all. God bless people of Ukraine and children of Gaza. Bye bye.